Pelican Grove will host this Week 12 semifinal battle between Lumpy17 and Apollo Fury. This is a good one. Apollo Fury, Ireland's Niall Campbell, takes on Chicago's Dave Prusky. Here we go, hole 10, sometimes somewhat drivable with the right shot. Lumpy has left himself a decent downhill chip for eagle. Niall elects to go into the fairway, where he will hit a stinger across the water. 3-iron. On the way, and Niall is in. A beautiful start for the Irishman. 2 under par with the eagle. See in a moment if Lumpy can match Niall with a gorgeous shot. Here's Prusky. He is on the way, and it just misses right side. So Lumpy trails Apollo Fury by 1 here in the semifinal match. Hi, everybody. I'm Chad Schrump. Niall is off the tee on 11, a sniper into the first cut. Not a big deal, but it will throw off your math if you're so inclined to use it, just a hair. Here is Prusky. Trails by 1, loves the orbit, and he misses and will have a chip for birdie. Niall elects to use a grabber. This will be well left. A lot of wind on that one, and that is an easy putt. Would rather be where Niall is right now, though Dave could make this, but he does not. Only hits that 24%. That is steeper than you think, and all of the sudden, Prusky trails by 2. We move on to the par 3 12th hole. Usually presents some good looks. Not this time. This is a front pin. Apollo attacks with an orbit. Now here Lumpy will do the same. Trails by 2. Just past the hole. Snaps back, and he is into the fringe. Both players will have birdie putts from the fringe. Lumpy will use the Ranger, and he makes his bird, and we go on to hole 13. It is a par 5. Apollo will use a torpedo, rips that down the left side of the fairway. A good leave into this par 5. Sometimes feel like you cannot even get it to the hole on this one if you leave it too far, too short in the fairway. Dave will have to hit a high loft driver with a Maniacs. Takes a smidge off, lands softly on the green, and rolls up. Really nice effort from Prusky. Here's Niall. Similar. HLD takes about 4% off, just gets it onto the green, and it softly scoots and settles. Here is Apollo for his eagle. That's good. Prusky also in with the short eagle putt. 5 holes to play. Apollo Fury quickly took an early lead with a beautiful chip on hole 10. Capitalized on a mistake by Lumpy, ripping an orbit down the green into the rough on 11, and he has held on to that lead through a couple of holes. Par 4 across the water. Pin is typically right there on the right side of this green with problems everywhere, and that was gorgeous. Dave Prusky puts it in there nice and tight. Here is Apollo. Another nice one. I think Apollo might be out. He is 11-footer, breaks sharply to the right, but that is no trouble for Apollo Fury. Niall Campbell, a 2-stroke lead, 4 to play over last year's World Championship number 3 place player, Dave Prusky. Niall gets it onto the green. Would almost be better served if that was short. In the fringe, would have a chip at it. Dave will have a putt for eagle. A chance for Lumpy to get a stroke back. Does this get all the way to the hole? It does not. Here is Lumpy's chance, and he's in. So Lumpy has brought that lead, chipped away. It is now a 1-stroke lead for Niall Campbell. 3 to play. One very difficult hole 17 coming up, and usually a pretty easy hole 18 we will see. That's a joke, by the way. 18 can be an absolute beast. Here we go. Par 3. Niall. Looks like he played a little bit better on the win, but not sure if that will be in the land of GSP. Sure it will. Sure it will. How many? 11,500. You have to think that shot there might be very significant as this match goes on. If Prusky is able to tie this match, GSP are the tiebreaker in these matches. Need to see what the totals look like. Dave with a little 12-footer that he will make. And, of course, Niall is going to tap this one in. Let's look at those GSP. Lumpy, none. Niall, 20,000 great shot points. So, by all intents and purposes, Niall a stroke and a half lead, quite frankly. Here is Lumpy, has hit a really nice one into the fairway. Don't think he's too far away, or too close to those trees, rather. Think he's going to be fine there. Niall rips a javelin right where I think it is absolutely ideal. Perfect. 9-wood, that will get over. A sniper is on that ball. 15-mile-an-hour wind is perfect, and that shot was absolutely hit perfectly. Here's Lumpy. 9-wood of his own. Sniper on this one. This will float in another great shot. Two beauties by these guys. The drives were what set up the really nice approach shots. The drives sometimes more difficult than the shot into the green. One to play. Apollo Fury needs to find this green on the first hole. First, here is Lumpy. His shot is on the way with an orbit. This will snap back. And that is a good one. Can Niall close this match? O'Bird through the gap, on its way. Niall Campbell has done it. Lumpy will make this putt, but Niall will too. And Niall is moving on to the Week 12 Golden T-Mobile World Championship final match to get to Las Vegas in June. Congratulations, Apollo Fury.